What if the most breathtaking places on Earth are the ones you've never heard of? Hidden beyond crowded tourist attractions and famous landmarks lie destinations so beautiful they feel unreal. From secret islands surrounded by crystal waters to forgotten villages frozen in time, these incredible places remain unknown to most travelers. But not for long. Today, we're counting down 10 hidden places you must visit before you die. Because some destinations are too extraordinary to stay hidden forever. 10. Faroe Islands. Denmark. Imagine a place where waterfalls crash directly into the ocean, where clouds drift below mountain peaks, and where nature still rules every horizon. Hidden in the North Atlantic between Iceland and Norway, the Faroe Islands remain one of Europe's greatest secrets. There are no crowded resorts or endless traffic jams here. Instead, tiny villages cling to cliffs, while the sound of the sea echoes through deep valleys. Sheep roam freely across green hills that appear untouched by modern civilization. In the village of Sadalur, residents once crossed dangerous mountains simply to reach neighboring communities before a tunnel connected them to the rest of the islands. Standing here feels like standing at the edge of the known world. 9. Huacachina, Peru. In the middle of one of the driest deserts on Earth lies a place that should not exist. Surrounded by enormous dunes, the tiny oasis of Huacachina rises from the sand like a mirage. Palm trees sway beside a peaceful lagoon while golden waves of desert stretch endlessly toward the horizon. Local legends claim the waters possess healing powers, but visitors arrive searching for something even more valuable: wonder. As the sun begins to set, the dunes glow in shades of orange and gold. Sandboarding down giant slopes feels like snowboarding across another planet. At night, the desert sky explodes with stars so bright they seem close enough to touch. Few places make reality feel so much like a dream. 8. Chefchaouen. Morocco. Some cities are famous for their history. Others are famous for their architecture. Chefchaouen became famous for its color. Hidden among Morocco's Rif Mountains, this extraordinary city is painted almost entirely in shades of blue. Walls, staircases, streets, and homes glow beneath the sunlight as if the entire city were part of a watercolor painting. Walking through its narrow alleys feels like wandering through an artist's imagination. Historians disagree about why the city became blue. Some believe it represents heaven, while others believe the color helps keep insects away. 7. Socotra Island. Yemen. If another planet existed on Earth, it would probably look like Socotra. Isolated in the Arabian Sea for millions of years, this island evolved separately from the rest of the world, creating landscapes unlike anywhere else. Nearly 40% of its plants and animals exist nowhere beyond its shores. The most famous is the dragon blood tree, whose giant umbrella shape makes it appear almost alien. Its red sap was once believed to contain magical properties and was traded by ancient civilizations across continents. White beaches meet crystal waters while jagged mountains rise dramatically behind them. 6. Aogashima. Japan. Most people live beside rivers, mountains, or coastlines. The people of Aogashima live inside a volcano. This tiny Japanese island sits within the crater of a giant volcanic formation in the Philippine Sea. Reaching it is not easy. Storms regularly cancel ferries and helicopters, leaving travelers waiting for days. Yet those who arrive discover one of the world's most remarkable communities. Only a few hundred people call the island home. Steam rises naturally from the ground, allowing residents to cook food and heat buildings using volcanic energy. There are no shopping malls, no skyscrapers, and almost no distractions from nature. It is one of the rare places where human life exists in harmony with the forces that created the island itself. 5. Svalbard. Norway. Halfway between mainland Norway and the North Pole lies one of humanity's final frontiers. Svalbard is a land of glaciers, frozen mountains, and endless Arctic wilderness. During summer, the sun refuses to set for months. During winter, darkness dominates the landscape for nearly the same amount of time. Polar bears roam the frozen terrain beyond settlements, and residents venturing outside town are required to carry protection. Yet despite these harsh realities, Svalbard possesses a beauty few places can match. 4. The Marble Caves, Chile deep within Patagonia, lies one of the greatest masterpieces ever created by water and stone. Hidden along General Carrera Lake, the Marble Caves were carved over thousands of years as waves slowly shaped solid rock into smooth tunnels and pillars. Depending on the season and sunlight, the caves transform into brilliant shades of blue, silver, and turquoise. Boats drift silently through narrow passages while reflections shimmer across the water below. 3. Lofoten Islands. Norway. Some landscapes seem too beautiful to be real. The Lofoten Islands are one of them. Rising directly from the Norwegian Sea, sharp mountains appear to explode from the ocean itself. Red fishing cabins stand beneath snow-covered peaks while crystal waters reflect the landscape like glass. During winter, the northern lights illuminate the sky above frozen beaches. During summer, the midnight sun remains visible for weeks without disappearing below the horizon. Despite their beauty, the islands remain surprisingly peaceful compared to Europe's famous tourist destinations. Every road feels cinematic. Every village looks designed for postcards. Every viewpoint feels impossible to leave behind. 2. Zhangjiajie. China. Long before Hollywood imagined floating mountains, nature had already created them. Hidden in central China, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park contains thousands of towering sandstone pillars rising dramatically above forests below. Mist drifts between the peaks, creating the illusion that entire mountains are floating in the sky. It was this incredible landscape that inspired the world of Pandora in the film Avatar. Glass bridges stretch across enormous valleys while cable cars glide silently above forests untouched by modern development. Standing among these pillars feels less like visiting a national park and more like entering another dimension entirely. 1. Salar de Uyuni. Bolivia. There are places that impress you. There are places that inspire you. And then there are places that completely redefine reality. Salar de Uyuni belongs in the final category. Covering more than 10,000 square kilometers, it is the largest salt flat on Earth. During the dry season, it becomes an endless white desert stretching toward infinity. But when rain arrives, everything changes. A thin layer of water transforms the surface into the largest mirror on Earth. The sky reflects perfectly beneath your feet until the horizon disappears completely. Suddenly, there is no difference between above and below. You are no longer standing on land. You are walking between two skies. Which of these hidden destinations amazed you the most? And is there a secret place you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed discovering these incredible locations and want more amazing travel content from around the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure. Your next dream destination might be closer than you think.